And we're live. Why does somebody put a thumbs down on something when they could actually come here and win something?
Maybe because they can't be here and they're sad.
Maybe because they're... Oh, okay. We'll keep that positive. That's cool. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Dylan Talks Tone Q&A live stream. This is what we do every Thursday night. Answer questions from Patreon and from the YouTubes. It's a little bit of a special one tonight because we hit 100,000 subscribers last night. And I was going to do like right when it happened live stream. But since I knew we were having this one tonight and we wanted to give some stuff away, I figured it happened so close to tonight that we're just going to do it tonight. We are going to go ahead and answer questions. Normal. If you have guitar questions, get them in the chat over there. This is 100% ad free. We don't have any ads running during the live streams. So if you want to support the channel, you're welcome to buy pickups. You're welcome to use a super chat. You're welcome to buy merchant stuff. All those things that will help out the channel. And yeah, so before we get started, I think I just want to say to everybody, we've been doing this 11 years. And thank you to everybody who has supported the channel over the years, watched videos, shared stuff, used affiliate links, or just, I don't know, otherwise somehow saw the content. Like, I really appreciate it, even if you never spent any money at all.
Getting caught up. Super chat from Gary Redburn. Thank you for the super chat, Gary. He says, congratulations, Dylan and Leslie. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it means a lot to our family. I mean, it means a lot to me because it's, I think some people might think it's some sort of like badge of whatever. But for me, really, it's just a sense of accomplishment and a lot of work. This has been thousands and thousands of hours and dollars, but more hours actually, over the last 11 years, and it's just a representative of the amount of work. But it's also a representative of all of you. I mean, it's 100,000 of you who are watching this stuff.
Super chat from Van Shank Guitars. Thank you for the super chat, Ivan. He says, congrats, Dylan.
Thank you. So I want to say that. I just want to say thank you. It's comes from a serious place of gratitude that this is happening right now.
Super chat from Dastardly Dave. Thanks for the super chat, Dave. He says, congratulations, Dylan.
Thank you.
Like yelling, lots of exclamations.
We've got 5 things we're going to give away throughout the show tonight. We've got some custom-made coasters that I made on the laser today. Mm-hmm. We've got a bottle opener that I made on the laser today, which is pretty sweet. We've got a Sasquatch hat. And we have a set of P90s. And the set of P90s, I'm going to let whomever wins it pick whatever custom they want.
We have, so they get free chat, I think, based on membership. I don't know. Keith
yeah.
H is celebrating 4 months of membership. So first of all, thank you for that, Keith. And he says, congrats.
I think it's called a member milestone chat.
Is that what it is?
That they get every month. I think they get one a month.
Super chat from someone's dad. Thanks for the super chat. He says, congrats, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you, man. So we're going to give away a set of P90s, and we're also going to give away a set of the pre-PAF all-slug, no-hole humbuckers, too. So I've got a set of those done, and they're sitting over here, and I'll show them to you here in a little bit. What we should do is, because people have been entering this contest, and I closed down the contest like about 20 minutes ago, and I got all the names and everything. And we're just going to do a random number generator and just pick numbers. And I've got emails, so we'll just email you. So,
pause. Doc Siltonen is celebrating 22 months of membership. That is fascinating. I love that. Thanks, Doc. He says, a massive, heartfelt congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. I will tell you, do not interrupt me for this part, even if it's a super chat, because it's very important. If you get an email from anybody besides me, or stupid stuff in the comment section or any of that, you will get an email from my website email address, from Dylan Pickups. You will get it from me, and we will have a conversation verifying that you're you and that we will send you the stuff. If anybody gets in the comments with any of this Telegram garbage or any of that stuff, it is not real. Okay. I just want everybody to know that right away. Don't mess around with any of that stuff. I never have and never will do any of that. And if anybody asks you for any kind of money or anything, don't do it. We've had people be like, well, you asked me for money and I never did that. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. Don't fall prey to scams. I'm not going to charge you to ship your hat or your pickups to you that you won. Okay. It's going to be free. So just FYI. Another super chat.
Mm-hmm. Super chat from Charles Wallace. Thank you for the super chat, Charles. He says, congratulations, Dylan.
Thank you.
And I do think you misworded. People were like, there was a contest. I missed the contest. It's not a contest. It's a giveaway.
It's a giveaway.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not a contest.
It is a giveaway. Yeah. It is a giveaway. Yeah. We could do a contest, like a dance contest, like submit TikTok videos or something.
I think you have to have TikTok for that. Gary Redburn is celebrating 43 months of membership.
Oh my gosh.
43. Yes, I'm that old. LOL. I remember the 40K giveaway. Gary,
Yeah,
OG right there.
You do
Thanks,
remember
Gary.
that. That's right. I can't remember what we gave away. An Ibanez or a Gretsch or something? We gave away a guitar.
Super chat from Sarge978. Thank you for the super chat, Sarge. He says, my daughter in the Philippines school enrollment this month. So it's the first and already poor. Probably my only super chat this month, but congrats. Upside is Leslie doesn't have to suffer my movie references.
Thanks,
Aw,
man.
It's not suffering.
Thank you.
That's exciting either way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sarge.
Yeah. And I appreciate your continued support of the channel no matter what, even if you don't have any super chats. Absolutely.
Super chat from Dog Dr. Tim. Thank you for the super chat, Tim. He says, perseverance, planning, and performance, my friends. Proud to be part of your success. Love you guys.
Thanks, man. Let's I appreciate it, Tim. Let's go through some of these Patreon questions. Some of them are really quick because
67 Goat said, if it's the giveaway in the description, it's still open and shows 23 days left.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't count. I'm just telling you that it doesn't count.
I missed one. Dastardly Dave is celebrating 43 months of membership.
Oh, wow.
And he says, same, Gary, LOL. Right there together.
I must have started at 43 months ago because that makes sense that
Seems
those guys
very specific.
Yeah, that those guys would have joined right away too.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty OG around here. Let's go ahead and go through some of these Patreon questions. We're going to go through quick because there's some of them that are just quick statements and stuff. So,
Okay.
but we'll cruise through them and we'll ask any or answer any guitar questions too if you've got some.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Jose Daniel Zamora says, hey, Dylan, congrats on the 100K. Well deserved. You have mentioned you like to keep the personal touch on your brand. However, have you thought about how you could scale your production once you need to grow without losing it, like for additional expenses, inflation, and that sort of thing?
These are things that I think about all the time. I'm constantly looking at cost of parts. I'm constantly looking at how we can scale. We've made big strides in that and in efficiency. One of the not inefficiency and efficiency. I am a fan of finding efficiency before I find cost cutting or before I find price raising. We've been able to find a lot of efficiency as we continue. What I can accomplish in a business month now blows my mind over what I used to just work my butt off and be able to do a third of it. So, and that's just efficiency. That's just the right tools. That's the right, that sort of thing. So I'm going to default to that first before we raise prices, yes, inflation is a thing. Yes, it will happen at some point, I'm sure, but I want to look at this first. As far as scaling and getting huge, that's something I don't know that I try not to think about it, but I always want to make sure that we have a personal touch with it. We've even talked about the whole subscriber thing. We're just getting to 100,000 subscribers after 11 years, and we still can chat with you every week. Mm-hmm. We always want to keep that. I don't ever want to give that up. So,
yeah. To answer the question, yes, he thinks about it a lot, but
we
try to stay ahead of it.
Yes. And we try to make sure that we don't lose this part.
Yeah.
Because this is the part that makes it good, I think. Anybody can make good pickups, I believe.
I'm going to go ahead and read this one because it's Jose's comment and his name's on the screen already. He said, huge strides in inefficiency sounds like a cool name for a band.
Yes. Yep.
We got a super chat from Joey Dano Guitars. Thank you for the super chat. He says, congrats on 100K.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Doug.
Appreciate you. We got a project video coming up with one of his guitars pretty soon, too. I was working on that today.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Charles says, good evening, Leslie and Dylan. Thank you for sharing your evening with us. Congratulations on 100,000.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Charles. He's been around a while, too.
Mm-hmm. 67 Goat says, sorry for the long explanation. I bought a surf green Noventa Strat a while ago to house the mesh P90s I got from you. Before I got the chance to swap them in, I bought a Flying V that arrived with a broken headstock. It all got sorted out, but in the interim, I was so distraught that I needed some retail therapy. So I bought a blue Squier Stratasonic. Between the color being a better match for the mesh P90s and the fact that the Squier P90s are decidedly not as good as the Fender ones, I am going to put them in the Squier. However, the Fender P90s still leave something to be desired. None of the acrylic top ones match visually with the Noventa. Do you have any other crazy soap bars around the corner?
Yeah. I mean, we could do bunches of stuff. So get with me and let's make something cool. Absolutely. I would totally do that. If it gives me the excuse to buy some cool material and then make some other pickups, I'll totally do it. Yeah. I love buying those different color acrylics and trying stuff. So send me, maybe an email, or if you're on, you're on Patreon. So send me a Patreon message, even just in the chat, a picture of the guitar, and let me look at what I've got and what I've got available. And maybe we'll do it in the chat over there. We can get some other input from other people too, see what they think is a good idea to make you something cool. I'm totally down to do that. Gives me an excuse to play with the laser.
Super chat from Jason Albert. Let me know if you wanted to comment to go with that, Jason. Otherwise, just thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
All right. Ivan. Good evening, Dylan and Leslie. Just wanted to say congratulations on reaching this incredible milestone.
Thanks, Ivan. I appreciate that.
Super chat from Abdul Al-Hodel. Probably said that really wrong. I apologize. Thank you for the super chat. He says, good job on the 100K.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And I have not seen your name in here before. If I've missed it before, I apologize, but welcome if it's the first time you've hung out with us. I appreciate that.
Just a quick shout out here. 3J Music just became a member. It's always fun to see those when we're live because they actually tell us when it's happening.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And Jason Albert just went for a redo, I guess. So thanks again, Jason. He says, congrats with 100K.
Thank you. Let's see if we can make it through these others. Nope. Because we've got stuff to give away.
Buttons. Super chat from Adam Shrunk. Thank you for the super chat, Adam. He didn't say anything. So thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Let me know if I'll try to look to see if
there's a question
there's
that
a comment or question to
might
go
wanted
with
to
that.
go with that.
All right, Matt says, congrats on the 100K mark. You guys certainly put in the effort. Thanks for letting us be a part of the family.
Thank you for being part of the family.
Sentiment.
Thank you for being part of the community. That's what this is, and I love it. I love it.
Rob, hello, Leslie, Brianna, and Dylan. Congratulations on making the 100K mark. I am so happy for you. You've worked hard and deserve the recognition. Thank you for all that you and your family do for the DTT community. P.S. Can't wait until I order my 4th set of your pickups.
That'd be awesome. Thank you,
awesome.
Rob. Rob's cool. He's always around for the Patreon stuff too. And
we got another one. Jay Valente just became a member.
Right on. Thanks, dude.
Jay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, let's grab 3J Music's comment here because he just joined. He said, I was going to super chat, but just decided to become a member instead. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Congrats again on 100K.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that.
All right. Sorry. We're going to do a speed thing probably
Holy
later.
smokes. We still have more to go. Yeah.
Scott says, Dylan, Leslie, and the entire family, sorry, Thursday nights aren't good for me to catch live. Sincere congratulations on 100K subscribers. Those milestones after years of working are a great feeling of accomplishment and a tangible sign you are succeeding. Going on 30 years with my wife, I know this doesn't happen without the support of your family. Very nice, Scott. Congratulations. That was a long time. Pete, hey guys. A couple of weeks ago, I had a question about why my tone pot was not giving me much range. Following up one of your suggestions, I swapped pickups and it made a huge difference, even though they were not the best pickups. That's why I just ordered a set of your Super 8s. Can't wait to get them in the guitar.
I just shipped them today.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Sarge, congrats on 100K. The march to 1 million is on.
I don't know
Cannot
about
imagine that.
Whew, I can't imagine that.
I was looking at a channel today that had like 8.8 million, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's give away some stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we've made people wait a while because we're doing all these questions and stuff. So I'm going to show you before we give them away what we've got here. Some random stuff. So I've got one of the Sasquatch hats. It's a Sweet Richardson 112. So we're going to give that away. I've got a sweet bottle opener that I think we're actually going to come out with a whole line of these. I just put a logo, a Dylan logo on this one. And then we also have, I'll show you the non-guitar related stuff
You have like
first.
all noisy things.
What do you mean?
You're just dropping and banging stuff all around.
Well, sorry. And I have these stone coasters that are super cool. And they are, there's 4 different patterns. So I've got the bass pattern, a Les Paul pattern, an acoustic guitar pattern, and then like I guess that's a sort of a PRS-y Stratty kind of pattern. So this is going to be a set that somebody's going to get. I engraved those today. And then we also have a set. I just have one of them, but this is a set of the Holeless Humbucker. that's just slugs. See, there's no screws in it. So we've got a set of these, neck and bridge. And then what I don't have here, because they're not assembled, I wound the coils today, but I did, speaking of the person, whoever asked about P90s. Oh, it was Mr. Goat. You might win a set of P90s, and then we can just put whatever tops we want in them, because I'm going to let you pick custom stuff, or you can just have black and cream, whatever. And the way we're going to do this is, do you have a super chat there real quick? Okay. And then we'll give them away.
All right. We got a super chat from the Guitar Curator. Thank you for the super chat. He says, congratulations, Dylan. Looking forward to 200K. I wonder if it'll come faster than 100K.
Well, the last 50,000 did.
Came faster.
Yeah, way faster. So what we're going to do is I put the 5 prizes into a random number generator so that we're going to pick what prize we're going to give away randomly. Then we took all of the entries in the contest, or in the giveaway, and we're going to random generator number that too.
Are we going to show the screen?
No.
We're not showing the screen.
I don't want to show the screen. No. Because there's personal information, et cetera. I don't want to.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with all that.
All right. So I'm going to pop over here. So the first thing we're going to do is 1 through 5.
Yep.
Because we have 5 prizes to give away. So
hit the button.
Here's a button. Number 3. What is number 3?
Somebody is going to get a set of P90s.
All right. Giving away the good stuff first. So
yeah,
P90s.
Apparently.
And let's see who gets P90s.
Number 116.
Number 116.
Can we give their name without giving away too much of their stuff?
I hope so. Oh, what is these numbers? All right. So it doesn't matter. It's the same person. I was worried about there's a line at first.
Jeff McRickard.
Jeff McRickard.
Cool. I am writing this down.
You want me to mark it on here too by his name or no?
No, that's okay. I got a list.
You got it?
Yeah, we might as well do another one.
You want to do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right.
Jeff McRickard, you just want to set a custom P90s. Pretty cool.
Ready?
Yep.
Number 1 through 5. What happens if we get 3 again? We just
do
it again?
Do it again, yeah.
Oh, we got a 4.
Somebody's going to get a hat.
All right. For a hat. Random number generator.
This hat right here
is number 64. Number 64 is Joshua Hall.
Josh Hall.
This is fun.
Yeah, it is.
We can't do this all the time, but it is fun.
We might be able to do some more fun stuff here and there. All right, let's answer a couple of questions, and then we'll maybe give away a couple more things. How about that?
How do I get back where it was?
Just press on the Ecamm Live button down there in the bar right there. Yep.
Okay.
Boom.
Sorry.
I don't know if we missed any super chats either, because obviously that took a while.
You did actually. So then I'll have to. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I have a whole tab. I did that one.
Sorry, we have a lot going. We're like trying to keep it all straight.
Give me time. We did that. Let me just scroll down.
Some people were really not liking the way we did the giveaway because the app, but
super chat from Bad Screw. Thank you for the super chat. No comment.
Haven't seen that name either.
Just said
thank you.
It's a super chat. That's fun.
Oh, and that's European dollars.
All right. So what do you want to do now?
Questions. See if there's any questions in there that we might need to answer. Because we've been talking about all this other stuff, and this is supposed to be a Q&A, and we haven't gotten to any.
Well, I'll try to find some questions.
No,
I thought we were going to
this is fun.
Do a quick round with folks. So I guess.
Yeah. No, this is great.
Let me try to find a question.
Nope. Whatever we do tonight, tonight was going to be sort of a free for all anyway. We are still going to have a good off-topic hour though after this too at 9:00. So, and actually, if it is a light night, we could go early.
I think we could fill it up.
Oh, okay, good.
Bluegrass Highway said, "Hey Dylan, the 4 pickups I've received from you are great. Keep doing what you do."
Thank you, my friend.
I do think I saw a question. But otherwise, we just have, here we go. Kenny Ayala. Sorry if I said that wrong. He said, question for Dylan. What's on your mind for what else you can make with that new laser cutter?
You can take bad screw.
Oh, sorry.
A bunch of stuff. We have obviously a lot of not guitar related stuff, non-guitar related stuff. I'm working on a way to make really cool humbucker covers right now. That is in the works. And we're also still experimenting with a lot of different materials for some of the other pickups that we make already, as well as some other flat work that you haven't seen yet for pickup models that you haven't seen yet.
Cool. You were talking about contest or whatever we were talking about earlier. Jose Daniel Zamora P said, Phil McKnight did a contest of funniest pictures with merch.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's probably cool. How do I not know how to say Phil's name? Every time I see Phil's name, it's Phil S. I don't know how to say it, but I just see JP Ma. So I know who he is, but I don't know how to say his name apparently. It looks like a Q. Sakira? I don't know. Thanks for turning me on to John Gorence. Was able to meet him and visit his home and buy a pickup. Cheers on 100K.
That dude's so cool, isn't he?
Isn't his shop neat too?
Yeah, his shop is neat.
I saw
got the like outside kitchen in the shop and the whole
on
that's
Facebook
cool.
He's doing some, what did he call? Hardscape. Like he's laying some more stone and making more concrete area. And I was like, oh, I can picture that. It's gonna look nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Let's see. Oh, this is Jose again. He said, always appreciate Leslie's effort to get the names right. Speaks a lot about her care for people. Always funny when people say mine like Jose, but it's one of the easier ones to guess. Thank you. I do care, and I really hate to botch them, but I also don't want to like not acknowledge. I don't want to skip somebody's name because I can't say it.
Right.
But I also don't want to say it wrong.
Right.
So it puts me in a weird position many times. Let's see. Phil S. Sorry. Was playing my Strat with your HSS pickguard today, enjoying it as always. Touched something when I installed it and left a big fingerprint on it and was embarrassed to send you a photo of the install.
Oh, that's funny. Send it anyway. Put it in the Facebook group. Or if you're on Patreon, put it in the chat. I love to see that stuff. And everybody else does too.
Voodoo Guitar says, what nut slot files would you recommend? Music Nomad diamond coated or StewMac regular nut slot files? They are close in price. StewMac has a better warranty, but Nomad cuts smoother.
I like the StewMac ones because of the warranty and because they work really good. And if you use a code in the description, you'll help out the channel. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to mention for everybody. I did it on Patreon and I did it on Facebook in the Facebook group. And I also actually left it on this video. Some of the folks were asking me this week about like affiliate links and stuff and like how they can help support the channel without, sometimes you can't buy, like you need files. So you can't afford a pickup right now. But you can actually buy files and then support the channel still. So, you know what I mean? Like there's not enough money to go around. So sometimes you have to make those choices. So in the description of this video is a list of every affiliate link that we have. So, and there's a bunch of not guitar related stuff, like literally like fountain pens and 511 tactical and, in case you want to get a tactical kilt. That's on my list. And a bunch of other stuff. Cameras. So we're in the off-topic hour, we're going to talk about cameras for a second because somebody's asking about cameras. All that kind of stuff, as well as Sweetwater and all the other stuff too. So if you want to buy files, get them from StewMac. Even though you can't buy pickups right now because you got to spend $100 on files. I get it. And you'll still help out the channel. Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. We had some questions come in. Let's see. Question. Frank Strack says, question, How long a cable run do you need before shielding starts to matter? If I'm wiring up a push-pull or mini toggle, do those need to be shielded?
No. Typically shielding is, I think the magic number, the math on that is like 18 and a half feet. So I wouldn't worry so much about it in a guitar. Not at all. Actually, don't even worry about it in a guitar. As far as wires. Now, pickups should be shielded if you can. Single coils especially. Humbucker's not a big deal. But don't worry about lengths of wire in a guitar. It's not really a thing.
Micah says, hey guys, just want to say that your videos allowed me to fix the guitar my dad gave me when I was a kid. And because of that, I'll always be a subscriber.
That's the kind of story we like to hear. Thank you.
It's really nice, Micah. Mr. Goat said, finished a telly build. Sounded great for 3 days. Neck pickup went weak. Cold joint. What do you... that's a question. Cold joint. What do you think?
Was it one of mine?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Hopefully it's not one of mine. Yeah, probably.
If it is, send it back.
Yeah, if it is, send it back. I'll fix it.
But probably a cold...
Probably.
Is that what...
Yeah,
okay.
I would think. Yeah, I would
Your
think so.
answer.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Chavez wants to know, how does the sound of a P90 differ from a CC in neck position? What's a CC?
Charlie Christian. Charlie Christians are really low output, and they are way more single coil, like big single coil sound. Kind of like our Enduros actually, but only more so. They're only like 3K or something, and they have a really wacky magnet. It's thicker and taller, but it's not very strong. They're really super low output actually. Bassier. Yeah.
Let's see.
Apparently somebody's bummed out because they didn't win.
Maybe. This is a question. Paul Williams just says, Music Man 4-string bass pickups.
Working on them right now. Actually, I got a prototype complete. Yes, sir.
Rob Sarah Swulo. Sorry, Rob. I'm still planning on ordering those crazy out of phase pickups from you. However, I need to get a job first. Anyway, congratulations again.
Thank you. And I hope you get a job soon.
Yeah, good luck on
Not for the pickups, but just, having a job.
for like life.
Yeah.
Bill Tharp said, I've enjoyed your channel for the last year and a half. I appreciate your being generous with your knowledge. I understand my guitars better, and it inspires me to pick them up. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Louis Villarreal. I know I'm messing that up because that's 2 L's and 2 R's in probably a Hispanic name. Or
Villarreal.
Maybe. I can't roll my R's, y'all. Hey, Dylan, what is your most favorite electric guitar you've ever played? That is a big question. Ever.
In the world. 59 Junior. Yep. Electric guitar. Yep.
Solano Speed Shop says, sorry I'm late. Have had to step away from life. Wow. Step away from life for the past several months and have missed joining you on Thursdays, but wanted to be sure to pop in and say congrats on the 100K. Well deserved.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we haven't seen your name around much. I thought of that as soon as I saw you post. So thank you for taking the time.
Lewis then asked jazzy pickups question.
Like just jazzy pickups? That's the whole question?
That's the whole question. He asked a question what was his question a minute ago? Maybe it's an extension?
About Charlie Christians?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're used for most of the time, I would say. Yep.
That was my foot.
Typically.
All right, what do you want to do now?
Are we out of questions?
I mean, we have a lot of things that you Wanted to skip through, apparently.
I
have a lot of comments that we can do like
Okay.
lightning round on.
Okay.
So you can sit there and feel awkward.
Well, let's go ahead and give away another thing real quick.
Don't want to feel awkward. That's what I'm hearing.
No, I don't want to feel awkward.
You're going to. We're
Okay.
going to do it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's give away one more and then we'll keep going through that and then we'll have 2 left.
All right. Random number generator 1 through 5. Number 1.
Ooh, the DAFs.
All right. Giving away some DAFs. 2. Number 29, which is Jonathan Reynolds.
Cool. John. REYNOLDS. Excellent.
Cool.
You just won some pickups, dude. Those are cool. They're really neat.
Remember what I'm doing. Okay, there's the button.
Okay, let's go through some awkwardness.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm here for.
Or whatever you're got up your sleeve over there.
I don't have anything up my sleeve. I just want to acknowledge the comments that have come in. Seems fair.
Okay, I'm down.
All right, here we go. Brett, congrats.
Thank you.
Logical Q, congrats, brother. You earned this. Robert Hastings, hello, Dylan and friends. Congrats on the 100K. It's been a fun ride for me.
Thanks, man.
And then he said, lots of work for you. Thank you. And thanks to the community. Marcia Murray, congrats on 100K. Tony Leonardi, very excited for you. Congratulations, brother. Hey, Nostradamus, just found you and I really appreciate your style. It's polite, but no bullshit. And you're not afraid to tell it how it is. You honestly remind me a lot of my bass teacher, LOL. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Rob F says, congratulations, Dylan. Gage Fu says, congratulations. Mike Morty says, congratulations. That's really cool. Greg the Walrus says, howdy, y'all. Congrats, Dylan. Eric Lettinger says, congrats, Dylan. 100K. Rob's Hog says, congrats again, Dylan. Van Shank Guitars, congratulations, Dylan. Susan Banta, congratulations, Dylan. Chuck C, congratulations on the 100K. 3J Music, good evening, Dylan and Leslie, and everyone, congrats on 100K. Jeffrey Egan, hey y'all, congratulations, Dylan. Point Nemo, reaching a 100K is an achievement, as a musical instrument is a niche demographic. Congratulations. Lefty O, congratulations on 100K without having to resort to exhaust turbo whistles. LOL.
Ah, you know who that is?
No.
That was Cletus McFarland's first video that like made a lot of views.
Chris Hendrick says, congrats on 100K. Kenny Ayala says, I'm actually home for this live stream. Just wanted to say congrats once again, Dylan. So happy for you guys. Hoda Boy 1, Michigan here. Glad to be available for a live one. Congrats on 100,000.
Thank you.
Someone's dad says, whoop, 100K. Cheers. Bryant McGallion says, congratulations. Wavy Ninja, yeah, congratulations. Jose Daniel Zamora P is looking ahead. He has 1,000K. Congrats.
Dude,
That'd be
that's
a
cool.
million.
Oh.
There's an extra zero in there. Is that my foot?
Yeah, I was hearing a noise. I'm like, what is this noise?
Sorry. It was...
Okay, no, that's okay. I just want to make sure it was something. It's fine.
J Max says, congrats on 100K. General admission. That's a great
name.
Congrats on 100K. Casey Lee, yay. Congratulations. That's great. Jeremy Baker, congrats on 100K. That is a shit ton of subs. Patrick Clyett says, happy 100K. Congratulations.
Thanks, Pat. You know who that is?
At the range.
Yeah, he works at the range. Yep.
Emmanuel Y, congratulations. Then we have some things starting to mix in. So Chris Hendrick says, my wife is jealous of my So Metal Kitty shirt. So buy merch and stuff is on the list for this weekend.
Nice. Somebody actually just ordered this hat, and we haven't even given this one away yet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought you did give it away.
Oh, did we? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, we gave away the hat.
You did.
Yep. It's like, well, since I didn't win the hat, I guess I'm going to buy one. Thank you.
Rusty said, woohoo, 100,000, baby. Well done. John OJF, hard work is reward. Congratulations. Awesomeness, man.
Thank you.
Mike Seedorf, congratulations on 100K followers. Chile South Guitars, great channel. Learned a lot through the years. Kev 5150, whoa, 100K, awesome. James O'Gara, way to go on 100K. I love this channel.
Thank you.
Arizona Baba Booey, awesome that you hit 100K. Missed the live streams in the RV with technical issues.
Oh my gosh, I don't miss that part.
It's the RV part. Kimball Ormsby says, congratulations, Dylan. Jason Albert said, I'm so happy for you reaching your goal. Chopper says, congrats on 100K DTT. The Itchy Brutta, congrats on the 100K, folks. Rob Sarah Swolo, yay, 100K. Louis Villarreal, I don't know. Congratulations, hitting 100K, Dylan. Tim Dunn says, grats on 100K. It's been a good ride so far. I'm almost there. I do see the things flashing. I'm sorry. Copperhead says, I don't think a lot of people understand the hours of pre and post editing it takes to get to this milestone. Congratulations. Tone Dragon says, Dylan, congrats and thank you for always being true and honest. You have always come across as genuine, which isn't easy this day and age.
Thank you.
Jeffrey Egan says, definitely a lot of hard work to get to 100K, but I have 3 subs and I don't even post anything. LOL.
He's like, I don't even do nothing and I have 3.
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty funny.
Frank Strack says, I'm a big fan of ES 135, 137s, and I'm seriously considering buying another one just to get a set of P90s for it.
Dude, that's cool.
Adam Shrunk says, Super Chat is acting up on my phone. Just wanted to say thanks for the valuable info you provide on your channel and congrats.
Thanks, man.
And now we're to the Super Chat, so let's do those. Super Chat from Alonzo White. Thank you for the Super Chat, Alonzo. He says, congratulations, much love.
Thank you.
I'm sure people don't say it in the tone that it comes out of my mouth, but
maybe they do.
Maybe they do. Super chat from Sarge978. Thank you for the super chat, Sarge. He says, okay, I lied. One more. Found you through your fence post Tonewood video.
Oh my gosh.
While having my bubble burst and feeling some kind of way, the snark captured my heart. LOL. Love you guys. Congrats again. That's awesome. When, privacy fences are pretty common around here. And so when somebody came here and they were like, oh, this is where you did the fence. And we were like, no, we did not live here. But.
And Ken, if you're watching, thanks for ordering a set of pickups.
Super chat from Sean McMillan. Thanks, Sean. He says, congrats. Big time now.
I don't know about that.
We'd still have breakfast.
Yeah.
I say that because we've had breakfast.
We've had breakfast with Sean before, yeah.
Let me just scroll really quick and see how much I've messed this up. Talk about something.
Well, we have 2 more things to give away.
Oh.
We do have a bottle opener and a set of coasters to give away too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
We have 15 minutes left before off-topic hour.
All right. Well,
which I feel like this whole thing has been sort of a free-for-all off-topic hour, but it's been super fun. So thanks, everybody.
It's fun to make him feel awkward, y'all.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to do that often. Wade of Earth wants to know, Dylan, do you play any non-stringed instruments?
No.
Cajon.
Yeah, well, and I used to spend a lot of time on a djembe. I had a big, like 16-inch djembe with a mahogany one. And I used to play that quite a bit. So
Larry Hutch says, I would like to see 2 bridge Telecaster bridge coils being put together as a humbucker with magnetic pole pieces and 4 conductor wiring. I know I'm asking a lot.
okay, so you could do that. The problem is that the base plate won't fit. So you would have to cut a different metal base plate too. That's the only downside to that.
Canadian Combat Wombat III.
Love that.
Is it worth buying digital modelers or just buy a tube amp? I've noticed stuff like the Quad Cortex and Fender Tone Master are priced crazy high, like Mesa Mark Series high.
So I wouldn't buy either of those things. I'm a huge digital guy. I love digital stuff for the convenience. Well, let me say this. I want all of it. I would love to have a room full of tube amps, and I would love to have all of the digital stuff too. It's not practical, but for me, what is more practical, and for playing live, what is more practical is digital stuff. That being said, I have a Kemper player over here that's what, $7.99 or $6.99 or something, and it's amazing. Tonex, $3.99. Tonex One, $2.99. This stuff's cheap to get into, relatively inexpensive to get into for what you get. So I would say play around with some of the lower priced digital things, and you'll probably enjoy them for the convenience. Are they going to be as, So we were talking about this, actually. This would articulate it more clearly. We were talking about this the other night with a bunch of guys on Patreon, on our Patreon hangout, our monthly Patreon hangout, and guys that have a lot of experience playing in the studio and live. And we were discussing the fact that if you have to play quiet, tube amps kind of suck. Tube amps only work really good if you can play them loud. I don't have a way to play them loud. So digital is better for me because of that. So if you have to play with any kind of volume restrictions, get a good digital modeler and you'll dig it.
You'll dig it. All right. Do you want to give something away, or you want to run through? I have 4 things.
Let's give something away, and then we'll go through the 4 things.
All right. Let's give something away. So
we have 2 and 5 left.
Well, let's hope the 1 to 5 gives us 2 or 5.
Nope.
4.
There it is. 2.
2.
Okay. So we're going to give away a bottle opener.
Bottle opener.
Yep.
Random number 188. It goes.
And you can't win twice.
Who says? They could enter more than once.
Well, I guess that's true.
Greg Block. Congratulations, Greg.
Yeah,
I don't think I've said congratulations to any other people that have won. I've just been over here doing my duty.
What number is that?
188. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to give away the other one, or we're going to wait?
Go through those other 4, and then we'll give away the last thing.
All right. Popping back over here. Jason Albert says, I can't wait for you to put the bottle opener in the merch.
I will do it tomorrow.
Jose Daniel Zamora P says, by the way, the coaster/opener will be one of the first stuff for my new rented apartment. Bought it even before I got approved for the contract.
Ah, that's awesome.
Mikhail Telenius wants to know if you have a 50s rock and roll pickup.
Yeah. What format? So we have the DAF, which is our humbucker. Our flat 6s are incredible for a Telecaster. And for a Strat, I would go for our classic 5s. Yep.
Terry Heim says, I've been watching since back when Dylan used the whiteboard for illustration.
I know. A lot of people like that.
Yeah.
I have been writing more in videos though. Like I've been using a big
really?
notepad though. Yeah. Well, because fountain pen.
3J Music says, after listening to Leslie reading off the comments and congrats, obviously the channel and content is great, but clearly the secret to your success is the community you've created for all of us here. Absolutely.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more.
Yep. Super chat from Kyle Ketchamonia. Thank you for the super chat, Kyle. I didn't realize he was in Canada.
Thank you, Kyle.
Hey, I'm thinking of a wide range JM humbucker in the bridge of my Jazzmaster, then a P90 in the neck. What you think?
I could do something like that. Wide range, we could do something similar to that. Yeah, I could do so. Email me and we'll come up with something that'll work.
I have no idea what this is. Vild something Jugga. VILDH Jugga. I got my first Strat HSS. What combination of Dylan pickups would you recommend for a guy who mostly plays metal, but also wants to be able to do the actual Stratty stuff?
Easy choice. Hot 5 are Dylan Talks Tone Hot 5 Strat pickups in the middle in the bridge, or in the middle in the neck, and a Super 8 humbucker in the bridge. That is the combo for that. It's heavier than vintage, but then you can still dial everything back and get that super nice, clean Stratty stuff. Dude, that's what I would. Yes, absolutely.
Sean McMillan said, I pre-ordered the Spark 2 today. Has a rechargeable battery that supposedly lasts 10 hours.
Somebody on Patreon, I forgot to tell you this. Somebody on Patreon actually pre-ordered the Spark, but put my address on it.
Oh, so you could try it?
So that I could try it and shoot a video about it, and then I'll just ship it to him when I'm done.
That's really cool.
So I appreciate
really
him doing that for me. Yeah. So yeah.
So when's the pre-order set to?
I don't, you know
fulfill?
how Positive Grid is. It could be a couple weeks or it could be 6 months. They're a little wacky about that stuff.
Don't say wacky. They're probably a smaller company who want to do it right.
They don't.
They don't do it right?
No.
Oh.
So we'll just have to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to give them credit.
I'd give them credit, but
Not
I'm
that
one of their
credit.
influencers and I still have products that don't work and they've never emailed me back about them.
Probably shouldn't say that. All right.
Oh, we've talked about it a bunch actually.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a big thing in the comment section on a lot of videos too. They're like, I'm having trouble and nobody will email me back and their customer service sucks. And it kind of does. Stuff's good though when it works, which is most of the time.
All right. You want to give away the last thing?
Let's give away the last thing, which is, I guess you don't need to do a random number generator because it's the last thing, which is a set.
What is it?
It's a set of laser etched coasters with guitar shapes and guitar picks on them.
All right.
And there's a set of 4.
It is a set of 4
It
coasters.
is a set of 4 coasters.
Yes.
That's correct.
And generate 171 is James Gara.
How do you spell his last name?
Gara.
Gara. Congrats on getting a cool thing. Most of this stuff I'm going to ship tomorrow morning. The pickups I'm not going to ship until Monday, but all the other little stuff I'll ship tomorrow morning.
Cool.
Because the pickups, I haven't told any. Well, no, I can't use those. So I guess the humbuckers will get shipped tomorrow. The coasters will get shipped. The hat will get shipped. The bottle opener will get shipped. And then I will work with the P90 folks, who got the P90s, Jeff, on what kind of tops he wants so I can cut those and then make him some cool P90s.
Curtis Chavez says Dylan P90s would also be great for 50 sounds.
Oh, very, very true. I didn't forget that. I didn't mention that.
Matthew Altamere says come in late September, Dylan. And Sean McMillan said his order said September also.
That's not too terribly long then.
No, because it's August.
Yeah.
Jose Daniel Zamora P says, is the Spark a 40-watt amp worth or better to get one of the smaller ones?
So the new one's 50 and it's battery powered. I don't know because we haven't seen it. I would not get the Spark 40. I don't like it. I wouldn't buy it. I would wait for the Spark 50 if it's good. Right now, to me, the one to have is the Spark Mini. Without seeing the new one, the Spark Mini, because I've had all of them, and I have the Spark Go, the tiny one. Now, here's what I will tell you: is Sean McMillan in the comments just now? He has a Spark Go, and I know that he works on the road, right? He's like drives truck and does a bunch of stuff, and so he's in hotel rooms a lot. And the Spark Go fits in his guitar case because it's so little. And he said because he's on, staying in a hotel room, he can't be loud anyway. So it's perfect. So if he's traveling with it and he's taking it with him. For around the house, like you can keep a Spark Mini, which is the cube looking one, keep it underneath your coffee table or whatever. That's what I do. And just kind of pull it out and use it whenever I want. And I love that thing. I use it all the time.
Ben Arnold plays guitar. Says, what's the consensus on Fralin pickups? Yay or nay? Obviously, Dylan's pickups are number one, but just out of curiosity.
Oh, he makes some really good stuff, and he makes some stuff that nobody else makes. So he's got some really neat, some of his like hum canceling single coils with those offset bars and stuff. Like nobody makes that stuff. Like he has some really cool stuff. His stuff's really good. It is very good.
We have like 4 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm all caught up.
All right.
Which is pretty remarkable.
Considering all the things that we had to do.
I talked a lot.
Yeah, you did. You talked more than me tonight.
I doubt it. I probably still didn't talk.
You probably did. You know what didn't happen tonight? The dog didn't come in here with a squeaky ball as soon as we went live.
There's still time.
There is still time.
He has checked the window a few times, so there must be people driving by.
Makes sense.
Edge of Eternity 101 says, I have a set of Dylan mini humbuckers.
Mm-hmm.
How much to rewind?
Why would you need a set of my mini humbuckers rewound?
Sounds like you need to email us.
Sounds like you need to send me an email if you're having a problem. I don't know why you would want to rewind them. That's weird.
Journal Admission said, do you have any opinions on heritage guitars?
Yes. Own one if you can. They're very cool. If you're in a position to own one, here's what I say about this. If you're in a position to get an actual Les Paul, like a real one, get it. If you have a bunch of Les Pauls and you want something different, get a heritage. They're very cool. I don't think it's necessarily a comparison thing. I would always be a proponent of getting the real thing. But you do you. But if you have an opportunity to own one, you should. They're very cool. The real ones, not the new ones that are like the Asian version. Like get the real one. Yeah.
Wade of Earth says, if you guys haven't heard of the $35 Cube Baby, it's unbeatable for the price. It's a TV remote-sized IR pedal with quite a few effects and 9 amp models. Did I mention it's only $35?
I have not heard of that. That's very interesting. Yeah, I've not heard of that.
See if there's an Amazon link for that.
I know. I have to buy that. What's it called?
Cube Baby. What's IR mean?
Impulse response.
Oh. $35 Cube Baby.
Cube Baby for $35. I might have to pick one of those up and see if it's worth $35. Probably is if it works.
That's a lot of features for...
Yeah. There's a certain price point like that kind of thing where it doesn't matter if it's, this doesn't sound like a tube amp. It doesn't matter.
It's fun.
Yeah. If you turn it on and you go, oh, this is pretty cool. It's good enough. You know what I mean? Like for $35, if it has some features and it works,
All right.
It's like the $2,000 car that's in my driveway. Like somebody needs to buy that thing. It runs kinda. So it's worth it.
It runs.
Just come and buy it.
All right. It is 9:00.
That means it's off topic hour. So here's how we do this.
Where's the thing? You deleted it?
Oh no, did I?
Oh,
no, it's right
no,
there.
it is.
Right there.
Wait, does that mean we have an off-topic question?
We do. We have one off
Did I
topic
read
question.
it already?
Nope, you
Okay.
did not.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk off topic stuff. You can ask guitar questions if you want, but if you ask a guitar question after 9:00, it has to be in a super chat. We encourage everybody. We've been talking about community, and we encourage everybody to hang out for off topic hour and ask as many questions about anything that you want. Most of the time we'll answer it. And yeah, so we'll have some fun.
Before we move on, is Dillion a brand of guitar?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, so because Kenny said, I think Edge of Eternity is asking if you offer a service to rewind a pickup from.
Oh, so we don't do rewinds. That pickup, it would be more cost effective to just have us build you a set because we make those. If you have to have them rewound because it's some special thing, here's the thing: vintage guitars, stuff where it's going to hurt the value of the guitar somehow to change pickups is the only time it's really worth it. Somebody will say, I have a super distortion. Can you rewind it? No, it's just not worth it. Because it actually costs more for me to do that because I have to go to all the work to cut it all apart, clean everything up, figure out what is on there, figure out, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of work involved in it, not just the rewind. Because people will say, well, parts are included, so it should be cheaper, but there's way more time involved. So unless it's like a vintage guitar, it's kind of not worth it. If you want to replace your Firebird pickups, holler at me because we've got some really good ones and we can throw them in there. Yeah.
Okay, sorry for the extra guitar.
No,
there.
that's okay. I'm glad because I didn't want to have a problem with a set of my pickups and then not know about it. So that was great.
Yeah.
Okay, off topic. We got one question over there.
Oh, I'm waiting on me, huh?
Sure.
Robert says, congrats on the 100K. Off topic, what mirrorless camera would you recommend? Canon R6 MK2 or Nikon Z6 III or another? Use case digital photography, some videos.
Okay. So let me look at the Nikon Z6 III really quick. I'm going to say that I would, if it was me, I'm a Canon guy. So it doesn't say what sensor size it is. I think those are micro four thirds. I don't know if those are, if the Z6 is full frame or if it's a micro four thirds. So most of the Nikon stuff is micro four thirds. I don't know if this is full frame or not. Either way, I personally would go for the Canon R6 Mark II. I have the R6 Mark I. What I shoot all of my videos on, what you see 99% of the time, unless we're using this camera, this is it's a webcam. So 99% of the time, everything you see me shoot is Canon R6 Mark I. And I love it. It doesn't scale down very much, like 0.6 or something, 0.4, something very, very small when you go to 4K, which if you're familiar with camera stuff, that happens. It's great. The image stabilization is good. It's really, really good. And the Mark II is even better. There's some improvements with shutter speeds. I shoot more stills with my R6 than I do with I have a EOS R also. But yeah, I think it's great. And it's not expensive when it comes to those kinds of things, $2,500 or something, which sounds like a lot, but for those, it's not that much. Yeah, I dig it. That's what I would do.
We got a super chat from Texas Toast Guitars. Do you like the Bowie or the Tanto style fixed blade better? And why is the answer a dagger?
Answered. Dagger.
Yeah. And the next comment he says, I can't tell which I like the best, but I'm leaning towards the Applegate Fairborn as one of the coolest in my collection.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that a lot. I miss Matt. I was talking to him. Actually, I texted him today. I was talking to him on the phone yesterday, and we haven't been out there in a while. It seemed, I mean, we've been out there this year, but you know, we were going like 3 or 4 times a year, and so it seems like so long since I've been out there. Yeah, I need to get out there.
You didn't tell him I was trying to figure out how we could go next week, and I was like, why is Colorado so far away?
Oh, I know. We really wanted to come out there for your 100-ounce challenge deal.
Yeah.
Drink 100 ounces of beer.
Oh, that's not what it's for?
Yeah. Is that what that's not what the challenge is it? Yeah. I actually wanted to build a guitar for that and everything, but I just got busy with, moving and setting up a whole new shop and etc. I think people are ordering hats.
Oh yeah. That's fun. Susan Banta says, what pen and ink tonight, Dylan?
Pen and ink. It's a Sailor Mono ink. I can't remember which one. It's like a blue, like a teal blue with like a red sheen in it. This is a Franklin Christoph Model 31. That is like an antique ice with marble section and marble finial that I got at the Atlanta Pen Show this year. So it's got a SIG medium, fine SIG on it, fine SIG nib on it by Audrey Madison.
Ging J says, did you get to a lake yet this summer? I'm waiting until fall to take holidays.
Dude, we've talked about it, but it is so freaking hot here. It was 104 here today. Like so hot. I don't want to be outside for anything.
And the lake is not cool enough. This time of year, the lake is not cool enough for refreshment.
No, because in any shallow, the water's going to be warmer than it's going to feel like a bath. Mm-hmm. So it's just not refreshing yet.
Yeah, unless it's breezy, and it's rarely breezy.
Yeah, it's not been breezy. And the other problem is that it's been raining. Like it'll rain for like 2 days and then not. And so in Georgia, what will happen is it will rain for 2 days and then it'll be 100 degrees the next day, which means you walk outside and you're just like stuck. It's like so humid. So we kind of have been just chilling.
I saw a meme or joke or something the other day talking about the weather lately in Georgia. And it was saying that it rains like that and then the sun comes out like we're steamed crab legs.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it feels. It's just like, ugh, it's so. I got in the car today. We got in the car to go somewhere, and I was just like, it is so hot. I actually had to ship a bunch of stuff to Texas Toast today, and I got in the car at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and it was so hot. I was like, oh my gosh.
Matt said, I'm adding 100 ounce of beer as a thing as of right now.
I mean, duh.
I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. Disappointed, Matt. Off your game.
Yeah. The runner-up, how about this? What if the runner-up, if you're outside of the 100 ounces, you could get into like an honorable mention section if you drink 100 ounces for every ounce that you're off.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
You could like buy back in, by drinking 100 ounces for every ounce that you're off.
Who's going to be accountable for that? It sounds dangerous. Not recommended.
It's an idea.
Vox Guitars Rock said, are you watching the Olympics?
We are. Yeah. We've been watching the gymnast stuff. It's pretty neat. The
swimming.
Yeah. Some of the sports are so dumb. Like, I don't know,
I
like
haven't seen anything dumb.
table
yet.
tennis.
I haven't seen that. So
They get so intense. They're like, wait, I'm like this, and like, bam, like they're trying to do something. Like, dude, that's not athletic. You could just hit the ball. The ball weighs like a half ounce. You don't have to like be so intense.
but you're not in the Olympics, so.
But I'm not
what
in the
do you
Olympics.
know?
That's true. Yeah. You know, that is something I was thinking about the other night because I was listening to a thing about Simone Biles, and everybody was giving her a hard time for like, I have to take a break, mental health, etc. You know, and people were giving her a hard time. Like, she really got a lot of ridicule for that. And people were like, and somebody was saying, those are people that like have never felt that kind of pressure in their life. Like, the most pressure they feel is like, I can't find the remote right now and I need to change the channel. You know, like the amount of pressure that these people have.
Even on themselves to be that competitive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I put pressure on myself, like to do what I do, but it's nothing. And I put a lot of pressure on myself. I know I do it to an unhealthy level because you remind me all the time. I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. And then the
when the
announcers,
whole country is
the
relying
announcers are
on
like,
you.
he didn't point his toes and he let the entire country down. Like, he's
Yeah.
the
those
United
announcers
States
are
is going to be
brutal.
ashamed of him because he didn't spin like a quarter of a turn to the left and his toe faced the wrong way for a second. Now it's 0.4 points down and a complete disappointment to everybody in his life. Like, what the heck, man? Like, these announcers are crazy.
Got a super chat from Wade of Earth. Thank you for the super chat, Wade. He says, how do y'all really feel about AI?
I love it.
Same. I use it almost daily.
Same.
It is like my personal assistant.
Same.
It makes my life way easier.
I've been using it in my chat on the website.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You just said you weren't going to.
Well, here's the thing. If I see this comes down to sincerity. Like, if you're a real customer who's really there and really wants to buy something, I'm going to be like, hey, what's up, Bob? Yeah, let's talk about pickups. Like I just said to somebody earlier, like, you know, hey, email me and we'll figure something out. This is going to be fun. Like, super personal. Let's do it. But if you are a tire kicker, and I mean, I've been doing this for long enough to know when it's a tire kicker and they're like, hey, do you have blah, blah, blah? And and it literally auto-populates. Yes, we have auto blah, blah, blah. And this is where it is. And here's the link. Send. You know, like, yeah, if you are impersonal and you are just a tire kicker and don't have any connection to me whatsoever, then yeah, I'll use it. But I try to be discerning about it because it does save time. Oh, and the other thing is, I don't know how it does it. It's kind of spooky, but 90% of the time, it says what I was going to say. So if it says what I was going to say,
it's predictable.
then
You're predictable.
Yeah, then I just do it. Yeah.
Felix Ayala says, off topic, are you a veteran?
No.
Jeffrey Egan. Dylan, are you familiar with Cajun Gunworks? They make trigger upgrades and mods and specialize in CZ. I'm getting their Pro Mod installed in my new CZ 75.
I have a Shadow 2, and I am very strongly considering having their trigger mod done in my Shadow 2. Because I got a 1911, and now I'm like, even the Shadow 2 kind of sucks. So now I'm like, I want to make my Shadow 2 better. And plus, I'm not really buying any firearms right now because I can't really for probably the rest of my life after buying a Nighthawk. So playing around with the stuff I already have is kind of on the list.
This is guitar related, but important. I think Paul Gilligan said, was well gutted that you don't post to the UK.
We do.
Yeah.
We just have a $200 minimum because of your queen.
Wow.
I mean, you have wacky tax laws over there. So it has to be a $200 minimum. So just order another pickup and we will ship.
Another.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means. Mr. Goat said, "Did you know if you replace isn't she obey?" I don't know what that means. That's what it says. Did you know if you replace isn't she obey?
I don't know what
I
that
feel
means.
like I'm missing something or you reworded something wrong. But also, Mr. Goat, I saw a post, I think it was today, and you should buy your wife a dress. That's all I'm going to say.
Stalking him on Instagram.
I wasn't stalking him. It just appears.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Jay Valente wants to know if you were going to suggest a good, reasonably priced starter pen for someone wanting to get into the hobby and that does a lot of sketching for build projects and whatnot, what would it be?
Lamy Safari, Twisby Eco.
Those are two
different pens. My daughter would tell you. So actually, let's go Twisby Eco. There's a link in the description to Atlas Penworks. If you use the code Dylan10, you get 10% off. Get it Twisby Eco. They're $34 before the discount. That's what I would use. Because my daughter sketches a lot and she has a lot of pens and she defaults to a Twisby Eco with a fine nib on it to sketch.
As if your joke wasn't bad enough. Joel Roberts, Queenstead, Dylan.
I know, but her laws are still like,
Oh, okay, sorry. Matthew Altamere wants to know, how does ink water taste?
Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. I need to pull that out and make it into a short or something. So for those of you that don't care about, on our other channel, the other channel's been growing a lot too.
That was a great question.
That was a great question. So on our other channel, Brianna and I will do like fountain pen related stuff and talk about new inks and whatever. And we use a dip pen to show you new inks because I can just rinse it off in some water and like write with a different ink, right? Well, that means that you have this glass with inky water in it because you've been rinsing off this nib. And I usually, obviously, I drink some scotch or something or a bourbon or whatever. I grabbed the wrong glass and I literally took a swig of inky water on camera live. It was like, it was so funny.
He's come really close many times. Like we
picked
knew
it up.
it was going to happen, and it finally happened.
It finally happened.
Hilarious.
Oh, well.
Curtis Chavez says, have you considered a folding utility knife for EDC? I recently had to borrow my brother-in-law's Fisker's folding utility knife, and it was super comfortable, useful, convenient, and smooth action.
So I have had a bunch of them. It's right there. Matt from Texas Toast actually is the one that kind of turned me on to, because let me just say, Matt from Texas Toast was doing cool folding utility knives before they were cool. I feel like a lot of people are doing them now. And I actually bought, the last time I was in Colorado, or maybe the time before, I bought.
Did you say just at Colorado?
Colorado. I bought me and Matt, actually, one for me and one for him. One of these Big Eye Designs TPT slides, which is pretty cool. But what I actually use for a utility knife, in fact, you have one of these and you use it a lot too, is a ProTech Runt 5. So it's just a little reverse Tonto kind of sheep's footy sort of blade, a little bit under 2 inches. And I use this for a utility knife. Yours is purple and black, of course, because all her knives are purple and black. And this one is the Tiffany blue one. And I know a lot of people can't carry automatics in their state, but this one is legal in more places because it's under 2 inches. And I really like it. And that's what I use for my utility knife. And a lot of times this will be my fifth pocket kind of second knife in addition to like the actual pocket knife that I'm carrying for that day. Although I've been carrying a fixed blade.
Super chat from Van Shank Guitars. Thank you for the super chat, Ivan. He said, I just swapped out a chest freezer for an upright. So much better use of space, but I was listening all along.
Let me tell you a story about refrigeration devices. So we have a Samsung refrigerator. And if you read the reviews on all of these new fancy refrigerators, right? They all suck to some extent for one reason or another. We don't like Samsung stuff. We've had problems with our washing machine in our other house because we had Samsung. We don't like Samsung televisions. Like the expensive Samsung stuff, I'm just not a fan. I've just never really been a fan of it.
Yeah, their convenience is not convenient.
No, and their apps suck.
And everything sings.
Yeah, they have weird, yeah. So we have a Samsung refrigerator. The ice maker quit working. And I'm like, are we going to like, but the rest of the refrigerator works. So why would I go spend like $2,700 on a new refrigerator? So we bought an ice maker. So we have like one of those little, it looks like a dorm fridge, but it's an ice maker. And I built it into the cabinet. Like it looks awesome. It's like really cool. So we put the ice maker in, and yesterday or the day before, maybe the day before yesterday, we're just watching TV. Maybe we're watching the Olympics, whatever. All of a sudden, I hear this crashing sound, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. The ice maker in the fridge just started working again. I don't know.
I mean, you forget, you left out the part where like we messed with it like daily for like 2 weeks trying to figure out what was wrong with it and get it working again.
Googling stuff, like trying to figure
the fridge
everything.
like lived in the middle of the kitchen for a long time.
I pulled the fridge out.
Yeah.
I like got a heat gun and I was like de-icing lines and like all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? And she's like, and we went to Lowe's and we went to Home Depot and we're shopping for a new fridge. And we're like, I don't want to spend this. They're so expensive. Because once you buy,
what I like is what we have. So it was dumb.
Right. And if you're going to buy a new fridge, then you might as well buy a new fridge because they're so expensive. And you're like, okay, well, I want it to make 17 different kinds of ice and I want it to do all this stuff. So you're just like, this makes no sense. So we scaled it all back by buying an ice maker, which was only a few $100s. So it was, relatively inexpensive compared to a new fridge. Off of Amazon, no big deal. Got it all installed. It's awesome. It makes ice real good. And and then like a week later, the fridge just like starts making ice again.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why.
I don't regret our purchase because those ice makers in the fridge can never produce enough ice if you need ice anyway.
Right.
So it's fine, but very ironic.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's our ice maker story. It sounds so dumb, like grown up.
It's very grown up.
And also way first world problems, but whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, Ivan. Congratulations on your new upright freezer.
Yes.
It is a better use of space.
Yes. We actually have a garage fridge that is amazing too. It's like some old fridge that works. It just keeps working.
Yeah, that was the other thing. You were like, we'll get a new fridge and we'll
then
move
we'll put
this one
this
to
one
the
in.
garage.
Yeah.
I was like, no, don't do that.
Because that old fridge in the garage like works.
kicking.
Like we don't want to. Yeah, it's so reliable.
Still kicking. All right. Let's see.
Yep.
Jose Daniel Zamora P said, by the way, Guatemala won his first Olympic gold medal yesterday in rifle shooting. Thought you might find that cool or interesting.
Yes. I've been wanting to follow that. And Sig Sauer is at the World Meets in England right now or somewhere, I think. And Lena is over there shooting.
Let's see.
Oh, and I made a joke about the junk car in the driveway. Brianna has been driving a 2001, 3-ish, four, right in there somewhere. Chevy Trailblazer with like a headlight that's kind of like that sometimes. And
we fixed it.
Yeah, but it's still, there's like one that's bright and one that's not. And anyway, It's got a door panel missing inside, and it's just this old car that she's had forever and ever. And she's got a really good job now. She's managing. That's why you haven't seen her. She's managing a restaurant, and she's doing really good at it. She's like really good at it, and she really loves it. And the people that are there, she really loves it. So she went and bought a new Volkswagen the other day. So she's super. That's the other off-topic thing we did this week. Is I called my Audi guy and took her to the dealership, and she got a new Volkswagen. So she's all stoked. It's her first brand new car.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Volkswagen Taos. So just base model, but, you know, it's awesome. It's white. She got the windows tinted the next day. It's all got black wheels. It's all stormtrooper-y looking. Pretty cool.
All right, let me catch up here. Flip back over. All right. Doc Silton has said 100 ounces is 5 pints in America, or are your pints smaller than our pints?
I think imperial pints are different, but that's different, right? So I think our pints are the same as your pints.
Sean McMillan wants to know, are you consuming a celebratory beverage tonight?
Just a gin and tonic. Yep. Gin and tonic
Mine's
with
just water.
Yep.
Joel Roberts wants to know, how do I get a warm tone from a fountain pen?
Warm tone.
Jeffrey Egan said, buy mahogany.
Stick with browns. I just got a new ink called Georgia by Sailor. That's like a olivey brown color. That's pretty nice. Monteverde Scotch Brown is nice and warm. Go with those.
Dr. Tim said, I'm looking for a non-metal detectable small fixed blade. I'm tired of being defenseless in places with those machines. Where's mine? I have one in my purse. My purse is not with me, though.
Yeah, but that's still metal detectable. I think there's a shank in it. There's not a shank, but I mean like a shank. Like SHANK, like what, like in a boot, the metal piece.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so there is a company, Smoky Mountain Knife Works just started carrying them. I don't have an affiliate link with them or anything. I just saw the video. We saw them at a gun show, or maybe it was a blade show. We saw them at the blade show. They're 3D printed G10, or maybe they're milled G10. Remember that guy? He had like these plastic little self-defense tools. I can't remember what they're called, but Smoky Mountain Knife Works has them, and they have one that looks exactly like a Sharpie. And you pull the cap off, and it's pointy. But it looks like a Sharpie.
Interesting.
Yeah, so check that out. Smoky Mountain Knife Works has them. I think they're made out of G10, but I can't remember. But I do know that they are not metal. So that might be a thing.
Edge of Eternity 101 says the Stanley number 10049 is a very cheap and amazing pocket knife. Replaceable blade, very cheap. It's great, but not for prying.
Yes, makes sense.
Weight of Earth said, I sold appliances for a while, and Samsung and LG's customer service is a nightmare to deal with. I would try and steer people towards American brands because of it. Plus, Whirlpool and GE are pretty good.
That's good to know, because honestly, that was one of the reasons that kept us from buying a fridge, is because we would do research. I mean, it ended up saving us the money. We ended up not doing it. But so in the end, it worked out. But literally, we're walking around and we're like reading reviews and stuff, and
there's like nothing good. Nothing like, stood out.
Every brand had like some really terrible thing about it.
Yeah.
And you know, especially LG and Samsung, because those are the ones that you.
Those are the nice ones right now. They have all the features.
Right.
And, yeah.
Right. But they're apparently not the most reliable. Mm-hmm. So that is a thing I just don't know about anymore. Like I have no. I don't know. I just haven't had to buy one in so long that
I don't want to.
Same.
Matthew Altamere said, my parents' fridge had the temp too cold to make ice drop out of the tray. I cleaned everything and turned down the temp, and now it works. They wanted to spend money on a new one, but I fixed it.
So maybe the freezer's too cold.
I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
Jason Albert said the ice maker thing makes perfect sense. It quits working until it sees it's replaced.
Well, we just thought it was like Murphy's Law. You know, it's like you lose an iPhone cord and you go buy a new one and then you find the old one. Like,
Yeah.
we just figured it was that.
Van Shank Guitar says, I have a long story about poor warranty service for a 4-month-old fridge. Too long for here.
Oh, man.
Paul Williams said, firearms. Have you seen the boomstick? It's been around for a while. Think Army of Darkness. Wife won't let me buy one. It's a hybrid shotgun revolver.
I have a friend who has what I think you're talking about, and it's gnarly. It's 410, and yeah, remember we shot it off the back porch
Yes.
at Jeremy's house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
My father-in-law, her dad, gave me his childhood 410 shotgun. It's a Remington over there. And he bought it it's not Montgomery Ward's, but some back in the, like, I think 1969 well, let's see. It's the year after they started putting serial numbers on guns. So it has to be 69, 70, sometime in there. Because I think that's right about when they started putting serial numbers on guns. Because you could get this particular rifle without a serial number. But anyways, this one has one. So anyway, it's crazy because there's a set screw on the bottom, or like a thumb screw, and you unscrew it, and the whole action and all this, the barrel is all one piece, and it all comes out and it like folds up, and you can put it in like a, whatever. And then you like drop it in, put the thumb screw in, and then the gun is functional. And it's a 410. And he said he used to shoot it when he was a kid. I have not. It's bolt action. So it's a single shot 410 bolt action. Remington 591, I think is the model. I've never shot it. I really want to go shoot it, but I just haven't done it.
Pooh Ninja says Tanqueray or Bombay.
Oh no. What is it?
Empress.
And this is Rose something.
Yeah.
Rose elderberry.
Elderflower.
Yeah. Whatever.
Edge of Eternity 101 said, I turned down a job at Schaefer Pens in Fort Madison, Iowa.
Oh, interesting.
Doc Silton has said, are Boker ceramic knives still a thing? They might be metal free.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't have it in here because it doesn't stick to the magnet. Spyderco makes a fixed blade that I own. It's a Spyderco MT40, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Mule Team 40. And it's ceramic. It's awesome.
Loki Spicher, I don't know how to say the name, says, my switcher sweet, but my sig sour.
Oh my God. Wow.
I like corny jokes. That was fun. Pooh Ninja said, our maintenance guy said G-rope, cool are good, but they're all basically the same anymore. Not what they were. GE and Whirlpool. G-rope? WTF, talk to text.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
That happens to me. Totally didn't say that. Let's see.
Fairly well caught up.
Yep.
All right.
Fairly well, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Fairly
89
well.
people still. Wow, that's cool. And I'm almost out of gin and tonic, so this might be
Might be the time.
the time.
Well, it was fun. Thanks for
It was really fun.
helping me embarrass him and call attention to all of his hard work over the years.
Yeah. I mean, I really appreciate all y'all. I really do. You guys come up back every week and listen to this stuff and watch these videos. And
I say it regular too. I'm like, why? Why do they want to see it?
I know. It's crazy. And I don't know. I'm just so grateful. I think about it all the time that like, well, I'll just be honest with you. July was really slow and really slow, like really slow. But July is always slow. The J months are always slow. It's summer, you know, it's funny because today's the 1st and like.
Yeah, it's always a J month. January, I think, because after the holidays.
Yep.
And then summer.
And then June and July are always kind of slow, but July is scary slow. And then like August 1st came today and it like just turned back on. Like now we're busy again. And so gratitude when you're slow is tough because you're just like, why isn't this working? And so I just keep making videos. I just keep working. And what I was really grateful for was in the slowest month ever, we hit 100,000, not the slowest month ever, but the slowest month in a while. We had 100,000 subscribers. We had a bunch of fun videos that did really well. I've been really enjoying making content lately. Like, I think I talked about this on Tuesday a little bit, but I'll go through stages where I'm just like, oh my God, these videos are so stupid. Like, I'm just so tired of making certain kinds of, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I think you can tell. So, I really appreciate everybody sticking it out all this time. It's been so fun.
We got a super chat from Tony Leonardi. Thank you for the super chat, Tony. He said, congratulations, you two, turning in late, but I wanted to stop in and say thank you for all the entertainment, LOL, and information.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. I will tell you tomorrow there's a video coming out that is going to be a shop tour, basically, because we have not really shown anything about how we do stuff around here now that we've got it all. You see stuff, like you see this, but I kind of went in depth about what our setup is and how we're making stuff and where the laser's at and what we're all doing. So there's a pretty cool shop tour tomorrow, kind of in celebration of the 100,000 thing and just kind of
that's fun.
A milestone day. Yeah.
Cool. Well, this was fun.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.